Hey, what's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. On this segment, we're going to talk about Lovecraft Country. Now, I just finished season 1. Thought it was fantastic. Have some thoughts about it. Let's get into it. All right, so first let's talk about the cast. You have Jonathan Majors, you got Journey Smollett, you have Michael K. Williams, Abby Lee Kershaw. That's some of the main cast. All were fantastic, as well as the supporting cast. Of course, this is an HBO series. Some of the stats: IMDb 7.1 out of 10. Actually, I think it's better than that. And Rotten Tomatoes 88%, which is actually closer to like the proper scoring. All right, so the basic premise: young black male searches across segregated U.S. looking for his missing father. Now, within his travels, without really spoiling too much, he encounters a lot of H.P. Lovecraft fictional lore. That's pretty much the story in a nutshell. Now, I don't know how much you guys have been keeping up with the media, but Lovecraft Country actually was not renewed for a second season. The show was nominated for like 18 Emmys. So I personally think that they will renew for a second season, you know, especially with like the backlash, the support of the show, the Emmy nominations. I thought the show was stellar. Admittedly, when I first started it, I wasn't really overly impressed, but I'm going to get into that. Let's just move forward. All right, so first of all, let's talk about the acting. Stellar. You know, for a fantasy, science fiction / horror, you know, genre show, the acting was like pretty damn realistic in my opinion. Just a great job by the cast. One of the standout actors to me was Jonathan Majors. Never seen him in any other works besides Lovecraft Country, and he really stood out. Just a phenomenal actor. Really looking forward to seeing him in future projects, that's for sure. And he will be. I could actually spoil something, but I'm not. I'm just going to keep it to myself. Some of you guys may actually know what he's going to be involved in going forward, but really looking forward to his future projects. All right, moving on. Special effects. Special effects, for the most part, pretty solid. When I first started the show, not gonna lie, I was a little bit unimpressed with the special effects. They look a little wonky, little cartoony, little rubbery. But as the show went on, the effects got better and better. For some scenes, fantastic. You still had a little questionable CGI going on there, but it really didn't take you too much out of the story or didn't make you laugh, you know, while you were watching it. Overall, special effects, solid. Here's another big plus. Love that the show is gory. Love some of the themes. Love that it pulls no punches, that is hardcore. That the show is non-PC. And that makes it refreshing. Because so much media, TV shows, movies, they just want to cater to certain groups and, you know, cater to like the times and everything PC. And, you know, when you have shows and movies that push the envelope, like I said, it's a breath of fresh air. What else could I talk about? The writing. I believe the writer is Misha Green. I love the writing. I feel like the writing is super layered. I love how they mix in, you know, real events like racism, horrific, tragic events. They mix stories like that in with the fantasy aspects. And it adds like a sense of realism to like the fake fictional aspects of the story because you're mixing in real events. And once again, they pull no punches. They kind of tell it like it is. They show some graphic stuff, as tragic and horrific as it is, but I feel like it's necessary and love it. I feel like the show is deep enough that you can watch it several times and pick up different things, and that's pretty cool. That's when you know you have great writing. So, you know, to wrap up this short review, pretty much non-spoiler, maybe I'll throw something up, a spoiler-filled review. I just want to say that I really enjoyed it. And I was super bummed that, you know, I read that HBO didn't want to extend to a second season and beyond. To my understanding, they had some exciting, cool things lined up for future seasons. I was reading some of that. As it stands right now with all the Emmy nominations and, you know, the fans basically, you know, some backlash there, like, why did you guys cancel the series? I think they're gonna bring it back. I was reading some stuff, maybe some other networks will pick it up. but I don't think HBO is going to let go of a gem like that. So I definitely think that HBO is going to renew for a second season and beyond, and really looking forward to that. I think the reason and the rationale for them not renewing is the viewership. They feel like the viewership for the show was low, and that's really unfortunate. But I feel like the cat's out of the bag now with the Emmy nominations and the buzz surrounding the show. I think if you renew for a second season going forward, I think the viewership is going to go through the roof. I would love to get into more of the show, but that's going to hit the spoiler realm, and I don't want to ruin it for you guys that haven't seen it. All I can say is that I do recommend it 100%, especially if you love H.P. Lovecraft and some of his fictional lore. If you're a horror buff, sci-fi buff, if you appreciate good acting with drama, you're going to love this show. It has a little bit of everything, takes you places that you would never guess. I'm over here watching a show like, what the just happened? That actually happened several times. If I could letter grade the show for the first season, I'm going to give Lovecraft Country solid B, maybe even a B+. I'm going to stick with a B+. It was really good. So yeah, guys, I don't know what else to say other than I recommend it. Let me know in the comment section if you do check the show out. If you enjoyed it, we'd love to read your thoughts. If you enjoyed this short non-spoiler review and this is your first time at the channel and you enjoy the content, consider hitting that subscribe button. Like and share, it helps the channel grow. Truly appreciate it, guys. So that's it, guys. That's all I got. Until the next one, take care.